Do you ever realize things that solve problems that you've been struggling with or answer questions that you've been asking for a long time, and you write those things down so that you never forget them, and then you wind up forgetting them and failing to remember them anyways because they're basically lost in this gigantic pile of notes that you've written, and it's extremely hard to sift through all those notes? Well, I struggled with this for about 15 years before I started developing this practice that I call Learning Loop that solves this problem. And basically it's this. First, write down things that seem to matter. This is pretty intuitive for most of us, but you need to do that first thing. Secondly, organize those things into a system that you can search and that you can traverse and that you can find your way through to things according to what you need. So if I struggle with indecisiveness, for example, then I can have a page called Indecisive where I have principles of decision making that I can consult when I'm feeling indecisive. That makes it findable to a future me. And that part's kind of unintuitive because you have to bridge this chasm between a version of you that realizes it and a version of you that doesn't realize it. Then the third thing, and this is also pretty unintuitive, you have to actually use your notes as a resource to solve your problems and answer your questions. And as you do this, obviously you'll find things, you'll find the wisdoms that you want to find, and that will be useful, but you'll also find where you look when you're solving which problems. And this will help you do number one and number two of writing and organizing a lot better than you could do from the get-go or before you've ever tried to use your notes as a tool. So this sounds simple, and in principle, it is, but it was a lot harder for me to develop this stuff on my own because there are all these principles and there are all of these pitfalls and common failure modes than I have made it for you in this podcast. I'm trying to teach this stuff as efficiently as possible so that you can stop losing your wisdom, and you can start using your wisdom to win whatever game it is that you're playing. So, welcome to Learning Loop.